welcome to Compass Tunes number 3. We are on 10 to 15 degrees of playing English fiddle tunes around the compass. If you want to know more about what I'm doing, there is an introductory video, but basically my name is Bryony Griffith. I'm an English and Yorkshire fiddle player, and my plan is to go around the compass in 5 degrees playing a Yorkshire traditional tune, twinned with a tune from whichever county or region the compass is pointing to. So today is 10 to 15 degrees. That takes us through West Yorkshire, through North Yorkshire, Middlesborough, Teesside, Cleveland sort of area. Now there are quite a lot of tunes in things like the Vicar's manuscript, from that area-ish, but I wanted to find something that was more specific. I haven't found a lot, but there is a fabulous website called Folkpedia, and that has a list of all the manuscripts of traditional English tunes that we are aware of, or if they're not on there and you're aware of some more, then you can add them to it. It's an open source kind of thing. And the fabulous Village Music Project, as usual, have come good, and there is on the Internet Archive some PDFs of a little psalm book, but it also has some country dance tunes in the back of it. And that was from a chap called Francis Henritson from probably Middlesborough, not definitely. And he kept the book on November 13th, 1791, it is dated. I've googled him, can't find anything about him or the family or anything, but the book is there to look at, and quite a lot of the tunes are very well known ones, sort of Haste to the Wedding, that kind of thing. I guess they were very popular then, they're still very popular now, but there was one that I didn't know at all, which is the Duke of York's Troops. It seems, well, it's a little bit military. I'm not sure he was a fiddle player. And I know Sharon Shannon has recorded a version of it. So it may be very popular elsewhere, but it's not one I knew. And it is a waltz. I don't play a lot of waltzes. I tend to play more, shall we say, vigorously than that. Probably from always playing for Morris teams and rapper teams when they need to hear me loudly. So I will try and play that nice and smoothly. And I am pairing that with a tune from this. As you can see, I have used this a lot. This is another of my Bibles. Lawrence Leadley, The Fiddler of Helperby, presented by James Merryweather and Matt Seattle. Again, Matt's done so much work for the tunes in the north. Lawrence Leadley, so he lived in Helperby, which is near Borough Bridge, which is just off the A1, kind of Ripon area again. And his family were carpenters, I believe. There's a lot of information in the front of the book all about the family trees and all sorts. So he was a carpenter, and at some point he moved up to Bradford and became an architect. Up to Bradford? Down to Bradford? Across to Bradford? Anyway, Bradford, and became an architect there. Probably the majority of the tunes are from sort of 1840s, 1850s, but there's some right corkers in here, it's amazing. We have some friends who live in Helperby, and it's lovely to think that when we go and visit them, that we're in the same place that he was. I've just closed the book on my wall, so let me just find it again. So I've learnt a lot of hornpipes and jigs from this book, but there are a few waltzes, not a lot of them, but there's one called the Saxon Waltz, which is very lovely. It's not the same Saxon Waltz that appears in quite a lot of other manuscripts though. So I am going to play the Saxon Waltz from Lawrence Leadley and the Duke of York's Troops from Francis Henritson. Okey-doke. Here we go. very much for listening. That is the Saxon Waltz and the Duke of York's Troops. There were a lot of notes in that last one, so I just thought I would play it twice for you. So look out for Comes Tunes number 4. Thank you very much. See you later.